Bobber down. Fish on. What do we got here? What's up, everybody? It is cold here in Delaware. It is December, the middle of the month, and it's almost Christmas. So we're gonna come out here and get some fine winter fish on the end of the line. Hopefully we're gonna get the one fish I wanna target today. I specifically went to Steve's shop there, Smith's Bait Shop in Lipstick, Delaware. And we got a bunch of minnows, and we're gonna try to go after the yellow perch out here. I'm gonna try to beat my PB from last year. We got finally a perch over a pound. We also in the same day got a sunfish, about a pound, 5 ounces, I think it was. I'll pop up the link right here if you want to check it out at the end of this episode. You're more than welcome to. But we got a multitude of fish that are in here. We got bass, chain pickerel, we got big crappie in here. So I'm gonna be hopeful we're gonna get at least 1 or 2 fish on the end of the line because it is quite cold. Last week I couldn't get up because the ponds were all frozen. So I don't know how slow and lethargic these fish are gonna be. So give me a couple seconds. Let's bait up. Let's start casting around. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we get fish on the end of the line for you guys to see. We're taking 2 approaches right now just to start things off right now to see which way these fish want to hit on these minnows. One, I'm casting and bombing way out there. I'm going to let the wind do its thing with the bobber and move it all around. And hopefully something's right behind that minnow chasing it. And then this one right here, I'm casting it out. And I'm just going to go ahead and jig it every once in a while just to get that beta moving. And we'll see what style they want to pick up on, these fish. But I have to dial in how far up the line the bobber needs to be in order to get in that right strike zone. Oop, hit. We're on. Oh, dang it. There was definitely a hit on that. Let me see if we still got the minnow there, because that was a good hit. Doesn't look like he's on there, but something definitely whacked it. Yep, no minnow. We got to refreshen up. Let it hang here for a couple minutes because there's some hydrilla that's right here, and fish like to hang in that hydrilla sometimes. If I had to guess what's probably hiding under here, probably would be a chain pickerel. But the landscape has changed on this pond since the last time we were here. If you remember correctly, there used to be a big tree that was here, and then part of it was down into the water. So now that's gone, so they don't have that shelter anymore. There's like a fish right there. Fish on. What do we got? The jumper. We have a yellow perch. There we go. All right. Nice looking perch too. Sweet. But at least we are not skunked. We got it out of there. But he's buckling up there, but what a beautiful looking fish right there. I love all the colors on the fish when the sun hits them just right. Got those beautiful orange fins right there. But that is a jumbo according to Delaware standards. Off she goes. Mr. Minnow gets to survive. His lip is kind of ripped up a little bit, and we don't want to have a minnow that's not on there very well and then have our next fish come off. But I changed it up. I had the hook on the tail of the fish. This one went through the lips, and it seemed to do the trick. Fish gets a little bit more movement to flow around into the pond here. But again, we got some nice lively minnows here. Again, thank you, Steve. Our rig is pretty rudimentary right here. We've got our minnow in hand. We've got our bait holder hook. I think it's a number 6 that we have here. I usually go with Eagle Claw, just go cheap. And then we've got our weighted bobber right here. And then the key to casting out pretty far is making sure you have a split shot on there. I don't know what number this is, but the reason why this is on here is when this sits in the water, unfortunately the minnow is going to swim around and he's going to go up. He's not going to go down. So that split shot keeps that minnow down into the water column and keeps it down there where the fish we're trying to target at, and waving around their face and hopefully get them to be triggered to bite on the end of the line. So that was pretty close right there. It was maybe about 20 feet out in front of us, but on the jigging motion. So we'll get back out there and try that again. I went a little higher with the bobber on this one right here, so I may have to make that adjustment on the other one as well. But I'm happy that we got a fish on the end of the line. It's been about a week and a half since we had a fish to bite. One thing about yellow perch, man, they are a schooling fish, so hopefully got some buddies that are out there that might want to bite on the end of the line as well. Bigger than the one you just saw right there. Ooh. Got a fish on over here. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out in a second. There you go, fish on. Let's get the rod over here. And I think we lost him. Yep, definitely lost him. Still got the minnow though. Down. Fish on. What do we got here? All right, we have oh man, that is a nice yellow perch, man. That's a little bit bigger than the other one. That could be potentially a pound right there. Oh my God. No way, you're not getting away, fool. There we go, we got him. Ouch, got a hook on my hand. We're able to get him. That was almost drama right there. But this seems like the yellow perch are right over in that section. But let's go ahead and get a quick weight on this guy right here. He's close. And what do we have here? All right, calm down, mister. Nah, not close. 9 ounces. Try to zero it out again. Try one more time. Yeah, 9 ounces. But as soon as I cast it and I jigged it once, that second perch went right after it, man. Awesome. Off she goes. So it looks like the key is keeping the minnow lipped on the hook, and that depth on that bobber right there is about maybe a foot, so it's not very deep at all. I don't know the depth of this pond here, so from what I'm hearing, I think it's like between 3 to 5 feet out in the middle over there. This pond during the summer does sometimes get scummed over, and as well it does get overpopulated with the hydrilla, which you see right in front of you right there. But they hover right around that area, and if you can find the gaps where there's just no hydrilla, you'll come right through there, and that's where there's fish are at. They're ambushing the bait as it's coming through those gaps. Josh is still trying to convince me to get on a kayak. He definitely wants to get out here, or a canoe, one or the other. Probably the canoe probably be the best bet with me, but I've had bad experiences on a canoe. One thing about going to Steve's is I can get a whole bunch of small minnows, so I can kind of replace them like every 3 or 4 casts. because you got to kind of keep that bait fresh in the water and keep that bait active, because if it's just sitting there stagnant, not doing nothing at all, the fish aren't going to, they're just going to look at it. Occasionally you'll get the chain pickerel to come along and get a free meal, but we're going to go ahead and go over the edge again with our line. So try to keep that in the rod holder there. I was trying to keep it down so I can cast around with this one pretty easily, but but we'll keep messing around with the depths right here on the other rod that we're dealing with right now. Freshen this little guy up. Just right there, right below the V, bottom to top. Just make sure you don't brain them. Still trying to get one out here on this left-hand side. Oop, bobber's down on the right-hand side. Fish on. Oh, that's a decent one. That's a decent one. It's got some weight to it. Feels like a chain pickerel potentially. Yeah, he's moving around like crazy. What do we got here? And we got a nice crappie. Holy crap. That is a really good sized crappie. Look at the size of that thing. Wow. All right, man. Seems like the action's over here on the right-hand side, folks. Pretty crappy there. All right, let's get that guy off into the water. Off she goes. Stunned a little bit, then he's moving. Good deal. So they seem to be wanting to sit in the shallows, not in the deep, which is surprising to me. Just checked my phone, it's 3 o'clock, so that means we got just about an hour and a half worth of time to try to get another fish or two on the end of the line. So we're going to try to be more frequent in changing up that minnow and keep it moving, keep it lively. Because I don't want to sit here and waste time with a minnow just hanging there and doing nothing. But we had a little flurry go on there and then it stopped. Fish on. I think I missed him. Yep, totally missed him. I wasn't paying attention. I threw it closer to the dead brush over there, and I got it hit instantly. Kind of disturbed we haven't gotten anything over on this side. Fish on. Got to try to be safe getting down here, but there's definitely a fish on the end of the line there. There we go. Oh boy, that's got some definite weight to it. Man, he's fighting. What do we got here? Come on. Hasn't surfaced yet. Oh, we got a bass, looks like. Nope, chain pickerel. Snot rocket. I knew we were going to get one of those at some point in time. Oh, quick release. I'll just go ahead and kick him into the water there. Off she goes. All right, guys, I got lucky those few days ago, and I was able to fish the very pond that's sitting right in front of you right now. It was about 45 degrees, but today this pond is frozen solid, just like any other body of water that's here in the state of Delaware today. And I'm literally freezing my ass off. It's barely above 25 degrees right now, and it's been in the teens for the past few days. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get out and fish one more time before the end of the year here, but I'm going to try my darndest. But I'm mad because Josh right now is in Arizona for 3 weeks with his lovely wife and his dog Copper, enjoying time with his family and everything. So Josh, I'm hoping you're having a great time out there. I'm missing you, bud. But we are absolutely humbled with all of the patronage that you guys have paid towards this channel right here. Every year we got about 1,000 subscribers, but this year we got almost 2,000 subscribers in 1 year. So we're 184 people away from 8,000 subscribers, guys. So if you haven't already done so, we would absolutely love it for you guys to hit that subscribe button, and of course hit that notification bell to inform all of our future episodes. If you got friends that love fishing, push them on there and help us out in hitting that goal of 8,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We are also going to be doing a lot of great things in 2025. The sky's the limit, guys. I think our channel is going to just boost up, man, like way crazy than this year right here. So stick with us, guys. We've got some cool looking things that we're going to be doing and trying to get out into new fishing areas and try to get new species up in front of you. So again, before I get off of here, guys, I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Be safe. If I don't get another episode, I'm wishing you guys a Happy New Year too as well. Follow us on Instagram and follow us on TikTok right there. I'm hoping you guys, again, have a great rest of the year, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode.